This now took the form of a Muslim nationalist movement, political movement in India. Muslims are a separate nation. They are not one nation with the Hindus. Our culture is different. Our lifestyles are different. Our beliefs are different. Everything is different. We are not one nation. Our nationhood is not based on land, on a country. The position of the Hindus was that we are all Indians, we are one nation. We should be united to get freedom from the Britishers, etc., etc. But this Muslim nationalist movement tried to get the safeguards from Congress that our rights will be fully preserved and protected. Qaid-e-Azam Muhammad Ali Jinnah remained a biggest banner holder, standard bearer of this Hindu-Muslim unity and amicability. But he was disappointed by Hindu mentality. And due to his very long, a very close association with the Hindu leadership of India, he came to the conclusion that we can't expect justice from them. And they are in a great majority. If this country gets freedom as one country, we will be doomed. There is enmity in the hearts of the Hindus because the Muslims had governed them. Somewhere for 1,000 years, somewhere for 800 years, somewhere for 600 years. There was a reaction. And not all the Muslim rulers were pious. Some of them were pious also, no doubt, but not all of them. When the Prophet said, cruel kingship, so kingship was there, all the evils of kingship were there. So this movement flourished. And then it took the shape of Pakistan movement. We must have a separate country in the subcontinent so that we can establish Islam. Our own religion, our own social order, our own political system, our own economic system, our own criminal law, our own civil law. We want that India be partitioned on the basis of this religion. Wherever Muslims are in majority in the northwest of India and the northeast of India, they should be a separate country and the rest of India should be separate. And because the slogan of religion was invoked, the slogan was, Pakistan ka matlab kya? La ilaha illallah. What Pakistan means? La ilaha illallah. There is no God except Allah. And we want to establish the deen of Allah. Iqbal said in his lecture of 1930, presidential address of the annual session of All India Muslim League, he said it is destiny that an independent Muslim state will be established in the northwest of India. And if that happens, we should have an opportunity, a chance to remove the bad dots on the face of Islam which appeared during the period of imperialism, kingship, whether the Umayyad or the Abbasid, to remove those and show to humanity at large the real face of Islam. This is Islam. We would establish Islam. And the same was said by Qaid-e-Azam Muhammad Ali Jinnah. We need Pakistan to show to the world at large, humanity at large, a model of the Islamic principles of the same three words used by H.G. Wells: human equality, fraternity, and freedom. Islamic principles, Islamic interpretations of human fraternity, equality, and freedom. Now, leaving this issue here, I'm coming to another subject which was going on side by side. It's the other dimension. And for that I quoted the hadith in the beginning. The Prophet said, and we believe in it, that the chain of prophethood which started with Adam, alayhi salatu wassalam, he was also a prophet. The first man and the first prophet. And there is a chain of thousands of prophets. The recorded prophets are only, which we find in the Old Testament, and then the New Testament, Jesus and Muhammad. But there are prophets have been sent to all regions of the world. But Quran is giving the history of only those who appeared in that area, region. Because otherwise they should have been taught first geography and history and all the countries. No. But this chain of prophets and messengers of Allah has come to an end, and its climax, its zenith, in the prophethood and messengerhood of Muhammad. We accept Noah, we accept Abraham, along with so many others. But the five, according to us, the five most important messengers of Allah have been Noah, number 1, Abraham, number 2, Moses, number 3, Jesus, number 4, and fifth and final, Muhammad, alayhi salatu wassalam. Now, after this institution of prophethood and messengerhood coming to an end, Allah gave a promise through Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam that He will keep on raising from among Muslims mujaddids. Mujaddid means renewer, reviver. You may call reformers. They are not prophets. These, Allah has promised, the Prophet said, that in this ummah He will raise mujaddids, renewers of Islam, Islamic faith and Islamic practices, and washing it off from the external influences which might have come through that century, 100 years, making it pure Islam regarding the faith and the practices in every century. Now, for the first 1,000 years of Islamic history, or Muslim history I should say, all the mujaddids appeared in the Arab world. Umar bin Abdul Aziz, who revived caliphate for a short period and finished that monarchy of the Umayyads and the lordship, etc., etc. Then Imam Abu Hanifa, Imam Malik, Imam Shafi, so on and so forth, Imam Ghazali, Imam Ibn Taymiyyah, Sheikh Abdul Qadir Jilani, these are all mujaddids. Ahmad ibn Hanbal, a great mujaddid. But the strange fact is that no sooner than the second 1,000 years started, from 11th century Hijrah, this institution of mujaddideen was shifted to the South Asia. First of all, Ahmad Sarhandi, Mujaddid al-Fasani, the Mujaddid of the second 1,000 years, because it had started. What he did, he washed away the influences that came against Islam during the time of the great Mughal Emperor Akbar the Great. He said, and he was advised by some ulama, his court, belonging to his court, that Allah's one day is equal to our 1,000 years. This is twice appeared this thing in Quran. One day of Allah is according to your calendar, it is 1,000 years. So Islam of Muhammad was for 1,000 years only. Now that 1,000 years has come to an end, now a new